Okay.
Father, look.
Hey, we found the deer. Time to make it dead, buckaroo.
Think of it as an animal. It is simply a target.
So yeah, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, and we're back for more God of War 4, or as we like to call it, Dad of Boy.
Good. Now draw to your
We're going to finally shoot this deer in the important vital organs, probably the heart. Although I think we nailed it in the lungs, so we're gonna have to finish it off here.
It's still alive.
Well, that's the reality of hunting. You're gonna have to kill what you've hunted. And sometimes it's not always a clean kill with the arrow. You gotta get up personal and finish it.
Finish what you started.
I can't.
Aw, but then Kratos is gonna have a fatherly moment and help him. Oh, I love this. I mean, it's kinda grim, yeah, because you're killing an animal, but it's life. And he helps. Oh, Kratos, you have a dad moment. Oh, look at you, so cute. Aw. Father-son bonding. Not too much though. Kratos still has to warm up to the notion a bit. He's been a distant father up until now. He's been having trouble with them. Oh, hey, that's probably bad. Immediately, let's stab it, whatever it is, Atreus. I love it. So as it happens, there was in fact a troll. A troll under that bridge. And now I'm gonna stab it real good. So that's just gonna show us that Atreus can shoot weak points in enemies, like those magical runes on his body. Me, I'm just gonna chuck an axe at him a bunch because that works really well. Yeah, big scary troll. I'm sure someone's impressed. Yeah. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Nope, I've fought you guys a lot. Yeah. Fine, Mr. Fancy, I'll chuck this at your face a few times. Uh-huh. I'm a big scary troll. Where? Oddly, the one thing I keep getting hit by on these guys is that stomp near the end. It's got a really weird hitbox, I must say. You can actually just fight these things exclusively by just shooting them with your axe a bunch of times, which I think is weird. Oh, he's into phase 2 now. Who's a big scary monster? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're getting tired. I get it. Maybe if you weren't such a dick, we wouldn't have to kill you. Have you thought about that, you butt?
I'm fine. Kill it.
Ow. Okay, well, you gotta take one to the face eventually, right? Alright, let's finish this now. We're gonna take you downtown. How dare you come to my house and fuck with my deer and threaten my child? Atreus,
Boy,
Atreus, it's okay. Okay. Get all out of your system, buckaroo. Yep, that's... Oh boy, he's his daddy's son, alright.
look at me, boy. Boy, look at me.
We did it.
Yep, you killed the fire troll, who's my little man.
What? Are you serious?
I'd have the same reaction, like, dude, I just helped you kill a troll and I'm not ready.
Proved myself. How am I not ready?
We are going home.
I had
Oh,
enough sense.
Kratos, being very
Long time.
overprotective.
I can do this.
You are not ready.
I am ready.
Do not speak again.
Oh, come on, Kratos, there's no need to be a dick. Here's the in case you fucked the whole thing up health stone, if you need it. And this is just some guy that met the business end of the troll before we did.
The path home is this way.
Unfortunately, I'm not getting that deer back. That deer is not a thing anymore. It makes me quite sad. I was going to eat that. Okay, game? Was there any more goodies around here that I missed the last time? Clearly there was a bridge that used to go through the property, but... not anymore? I don't know. I suppose that was more of a thing at one point, living, like, shoulder to shoulder with old ruins from previous rounds of Vikings and all that jazz. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh. I see you met friends. You know what? I'm gonna thug life this guy the old-fashioned... Oh, yep. In fact, this shows me how to thug life in the old-fashioned way. You can stun them, and then you can get a finisher. Kind of what I would say is Doom style, where you can go unhanded combat and build up the stun bar really easily. Which, depending on the enemy that we're talking about, is an oppressively good way to kill things quickly. Because some of these enemies, until your weapons are upgraded, are just annoying trash that you get rid of this way. So I know we're going to come back to our house later, because we can't open these magically sealed doors at all. I don't really know what
Still
this...
can't get the doors open, huh?
Quiet.
These are like hidden sealed chambers throughout the game. I have no idea what opens them. I'm guessing you get like a magical rune thing that unseals them. Or maybe you just smash them open with like a gauntlet, I don't know. It could be either or. Yeah. Something else that's a recurring theme in this game is elemental attunements are gonna come into play. Like electricity and all that jazz. And sometimes things that I can't hurt, because they're the wrong elemental attunement. Oh, this guy literally lit himself on fire by touching some of the stuff in the background. Well, that's new on me. The only thing I wish that was more of a built-in feature of this game... Oh hey, look, it's the guy that doesn't take any damage from frost weapons. Too bad I'm literally the god of war, bucko, and I don't give a shit. You can go right back to Game of Thrones where you belong. So, these are a different type of creature. These are a reaver. They have different elemental attunements.
Different about the forest.
And I told you not to speak.
Mostly that just means that I have to punch the cold ones in the face with my fists. Works as well as one would expect. Let's see. Anything else here that I'm missing for goodies? Why is it telling me that I can shoot stuff? What is shootable here? Oh, this is like our garden. This must be where his mom was like growing stuff, like tomatoes. Okay. Because, you know, the Vikings were to the New World first, which means they would have access to tomatoes. And very pretty flowers, I like. I think, what are those, potatoes? I don't know what you would garden in, like, I could see that being a flower garden, because those look like, wild flax flowers that we have here in Colorado, but I'm not sure beyond that. I guess whatever's here, there's no goodies in this area. Just some straw for bedding. Does this mean that that area that the troll was in earlier was part of our garden? Oh, that might be what they mean when they refer to other stuff in a minute. Okay, well that's weird, but whatever. So anyway, yeah, back for additional war godding. I had to step away and go answer the door. And it would appear that we are back outside of our lovely home. Unfortunately, we need something here to go get back up there in case we want to open that vault again. I'm guessing that these brambles are burned away by something we get later. Something probably from Muspelheim, the Realm of Fire, if I had to guess. Although, I personally know I can climb over roots, so I don't really know what's stopping us, but that's just video game logic for you. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Since when are Dragr so close to the house? And what was that frozen thing that attacked them?
I do not know. Now be silent.
Yeah, so basically, the kind of connotation here is that a whole lot of different events are kind of culminating now that our wife, Faye, has died. I will talk more about how I know exactly who Faye is in the grand scheme of Norse mythology in a minute. Maybe in an episode or two, once we get, like, away from the house. Oh. Actually, I have a pretty nice house, all things considered. Very modern in the Viking Age. Very large and roomy with an overhang to store stuff. Man, Kratos, you make a nice house, and it's got traditionally just a bunch of stuff on top that allows stuff to grow. Yeah, I like it. Got a little. Oh, we even have a wind chime, man. We're living it up. This is some ritzy stuff right here. Is there any other hidden goodies in our house that I can get now before I have to leave? Like maybe down by the river? Doesn't look like it. That means that the cave that, like, the river goes through, like, goes damn near under our house. I don't know if I'd want to build a house on top of that, but, you know, I'm not a Norse architect by any means. Hey, there's a thing here. I know what this is, but you guys might not yet, if you haven't watched God of War. Or should I say Dad of Boy? That's a gate that is currently shut because we just went through there. I guess I don't collect the ashes yet. So let's go back in the house for a minute.
Inside, boy.
So looking at the house that they lived in, they've got a pretty decent sized pantry. Nice cooking and warmth fire. Kiddo's bed is next to mom and dad's bed, which is only awkward on date night. Yeah, it's great.
I did not expect it to be any different now that she's...
This is actually a really nice house. They got a section for like heating a stone to bathe with water. It helps when your father has literally got a godly amount of ability to lift stuff. I guess you can close that if you crawl up there. Yeah, nice house, man.
You lost control.
That thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry in a fight.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it, use it. You clearly cannot. When you...
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
Fine. Come on then.
You want me to hit you?
I want you to try.
Ow! What are you...
Try again.
Why are you doing that?
Too slow. Try again.
Cut it out!
Weak. Again. Again.
Stop it!
Again. Your anger. You can get lost in it. The path ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
What was that?
Quiet.
Come on out! There's no use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him?
More importantly, I know what you are.
Boy, beneath the floor. Now.
But you told me never to go down there. Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
I do not know. Get in.
Just tell me what I want to know. No need for this to get bloody.
Now, who's knocking at the door? Well, he looks Viking. He's certainly covered in enough Viking tattoos.
I thought you'd be bigger. But you're definitely the one. Long way from home.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it bothers me that the tattoo near his right nipple is not centered on the nipple.
Already know the answer.
Like, I feel like that should be more of a thing.
Whatever it is you seek, I do not have it. You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods, like a coward.
I don't know, dude. I wouldn't piss off a guy who literally wiped out an entire pantheon of gods, including the king of the gods.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Leave my home.
You are going to have to kill me for that to happen.
I mean, I've done weirder shit today, dude. Especially when your punches aren't doing much to Kratos.
I warned you.
Finally.
You would not listen.
Fine. My turn.
So, obviously this guy is some kind of god. I mean, that's pretty apparent. Who else would come piss off Kratos? Now the question is, why is everything sort of showing up today on our wife's funeral?
Come on, then.
You know what? I think it's time that we took you downtown. Oh, well, he's got a bit of a fight in him. That's fine. I can deal with that.
You bore me.
Nah, that's not gonna work today, Buckaroo. We're gonna take you downtown.
Trying.
I'm gonna murder you real good. Although my timing is a bit off from when I was doing this before. Nah, I don't need to take a hit from that twice. He seems rather unperplexed by this whole thing.
Tell me what I want. Pain stops real simple.
I mean, I'm not really the one getting the hurt put on him. Like, I've been beating your ass pretty thoroughly.
Struck a nerve, did I?
Yeah, maybe a little. I mean, you are being a rude asshole, so why wouldn't I strike a nerve?
Who are you hiding? Slow and old. You should never have come to Midgard.
I mean, technically I lived in Midgard this whole time,
So,
if the
let's
mythos
try
is to be
again.
believed.
You talk too much.
Oh, I love Kratos. He's like, you talk an awful lot for just an old stupid asshole.
You won't talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you got stashed in that house will.
Uh-oh. Oh no, you did not just threaten whoever is my son. Uh-uh. No, you going downtown now, Buckaroo. Downtown. Good old Spartan rage. It's time you learn today.
Who are you afraid I'll find?
Ooh, that, whatever that is looks pretty. You know what, fine. Let's do this thing. Man, I remember good old Spartan Rage. It was a pretty overpowered tool. Where is he? There he is. Uh-huh. Yeah, do your fancy power-up thing, dude.
What are you hiding?
Whatever I want, dude. Yeah, calling the axe back in your face doesn't do quite what you wanted it to, does it? Not today, Buckaroo! I'm gonna take you downtown! Put you in a hole in the ground. This only ends one way for you, bud. You know what? That looks big and heavy. You know what? I feel like this will go real well on top of your skull. Well, that was simple enough. Now where were we? We were gonna play, pretend punchies with the kiddo. Let's go do that then. I'm sure walking away without verifying the death of a very powerful godly enemy has never ever gone poorly for anyone ever.
Leaving so soon? When Odin sent me here, I just needed answers, but whatever you have of me, I'll keep coming. That old body will give out. But before I end this, I want you to know one thing. I can't feel any of this.
So for those of us who actually know about Norse mythology, that's a pretty big giveaway as to who this is. Because this is just a stranger up until it's very clear that he was sent here by Odin, who in this game, I'm sure you can tell by now, is not the hero that he typically is.
You've seen it with your own eyes. You can't hurt me. Nothing can. This fight is pointless. Your struggle...
Oh, I know it can hurt you, Balder. I know exactly. Now, granted, I don't have this confirmed. This could have been just another, like, thing that they wrote fictionally into the show, that another god had invulnerability to damage, but there's a pretty good chance that this stranger is in fact Balder of Norse mythology, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I can go find mistletoe and shoot you up the ass, Balder. I can go find this. I'll go find a spear made of it, just like in old Norse mythology, and take care of this problem. Can't I, though? I mean, you're gonna have to find another trick than that, bud. Come on! Smite does a better job of being scary about this than you do. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm sure you scare somebody. But here, back in my day, we actually had real people that tried to kill us. Not puss-ass fucking Norse gods that have invulnerability. I like how he just goes, wait, you dodged that? It's great, I love it. Will you, though? Will you really? There we go. I need to get some parries going. Oh, come on. Alright, let's try that once more, but with a little bit better paying attention, a little less focus on commentary, shall we? I will say, this game can sometimes be pretty lousy on load screens for areas that you're literally already in. There we go, that's a little better.
I will end you!
Yeah, do your little magic shit again, bud. There we go, I got your attack pattern back, you asshole. It's about time we put you in the ground, bud. Yeah, this is the thing that I feel is the most poignant about fighting gods versus gods. Is the fact that at some point this all just becomes a couple of tired demigod people with just like humans with a lot of really crazy powers fighting each other half exhausted.
That you, of everyone I faced, would finally make me feel something, but you can't.
I somehow don't think he's dead, especially if I think he's Baldur, but that's besides the point. But I'll get into why I think he's Baldur next episode. Because this one's gone on kind of long just because I knew there was a boss fight here, and it kind of takes the time it takes when you're trying to record, so there you have it. Wow, we are beat to shit.
Was he? He knew me. Did he know my past? How did they find me after all this time? Faye, what do I do? Our son.
I love this axe, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this axe is wonderful.
To the top of the mountain.
Come on, Kratos, you can't let our son see this. Your son can't see you like this. Come on, pull it together, man. Use your godly powers. Heal yourself. Put that axe in the symbol of the god of war from Greek mythology. Do it.
And neither
That's better.
I do not know how to do this without you.
This is actually really sad. I feel for you, Kratos, man. Being a single parent is a rough business.
Stay here.
Alright, well, in we go.
Boy,
There was so much. I thought. You're all right.
I am all right. Come.
Oh, I love how legitimately, like, fatherly he got when he was threatening his son. Baldur's a cunt. I can tell you that.
Thought I wasn't ready.
Although the representation of Baldur in this particular game is funny compared to what he really is. Because Baldur in Norse mythology is literally, he's just a really likable pretty boy. That is so likable that he emits a glow. That's it. That's all he is. He's just a pretty boy. Everyone loves him because he's so pretty, and he's charismatic and kindly to other people. Which is a little different to this guy who's kind of average and kind of an asshole. So anyway.
The mountain. It's gonna be a long.
Now we have to go on and
Yes.
go to the next leg of the adventure.
Whoa.
And that's where we're going to leave off for this one. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. I mean, I know it's really early, but I love Norse mythology, and I can't wait. So, until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and I will catch you later.